So, looking at how religion is impeding our development, will you then conclude that how the new religions were introduced to Africans is what is causing the problem, or it is the holy books guiding the religions that is causing it, or it is the Africans' mindset that is corrupt already before receiving this religion?
The African mind was never corrupted.
Okay.
We
were all right. Our IQ,
yes,
everything is pepper.
And I always challenge people: read your history. The African mind was never corrupted. The mind was corrupted when they came here.
Okay.
Somebody will say, if we were intelligent, if we invented paper, we built the pyramid of Giza, we gave civilization to Spain, we launched the world into aviation, we brought science, chemistry, biology,
aviation.
We invented it. We have Ibn Fanas.
Who is that?
Ibn Fanas was
Ibn Fanas.
Yes, you can check him out.
And he's a black person.
He's a black person.
I thought it's Wright brothers.
No, before Leonardo da Vinci even drew the pattern, Ibn Fanas has given us way to fly. Even let me take you there. NASA being able to go to space, it was because of Professor Joshua Alote.
Okay.
Our own Ghanaian, Professor Joshua Alote, developed the patterns they used to go to space.
The engine of rockets.
Everything, Alote did it. So you cannot tell me that the black man is talking.
And when did he die, or he's still alive?
Professor Alote is not dead. I think he's alive.
He's still alive.
Yes.
Wow.
You see, so every big thing that you see on this earth was developed by the black man.
And why can't we take control of it? That's my problem. Because
why
now I am able to invent the first car. But today, all African countries are importing from Europe, Asia, and the rest. Why can't we now?
I always tell you, history is the guiding post of everything.
Okay.
When you go to school, they tell you, the Portuguese came here 1574, 14 something. No, that is not true. They first came here. The Greeks were here. The Chinese were here in Africa. But the problem is that, you see, the Africans, as I said,
they even claim they discovered Africa.
No, who can tell you they discovered that? We even discovered America and the rest. How can they? You see, when we have it's a broader topic that we have to take time and then discuss. But for now, let's see. When you look at Africa, everything, the difference between the white man and the black man is that a white man cannot produce a black man.
Okay.
But the black man can produce a white man.
How? Produce a white man.
It is out of the white man, it is out of the black man came the white man. You will find the white man in the black man. Please, the white man was given birth by the black man.
So they are our products.
Yes. It is only in the black man's gene that you have the white gene. A white man cannot produce a black man. That is scientifically proven. Again, if you want to know another difference, in the black man we have what you call the melanin. The melanin is some form of, you see, when the COVID was coming, they said we are going to die and blah blah blah. But it was this melanin that
protected us.
You see, those who are typically black, they have the melanin in excess. So when the sun is scorching, the melanin absorbs and then they grow. So no white man has the melanin trait. You have to check all these things. And back to your question, you see, the brain, the African is too welcoming. When they came, we welcomed them.
Okay.
So when we welcomed them, they studied us, and then they went back. So when they studied us and they went back, they came and then colonized us. And then number one way they did that was through religion, Christianity. And somebody will say, you see, when you have a distorted history, that is what happens. Right now, if I tell you, you see, in the Akan world, they say Diabo.
Diabo, yeah.
A Christian will
That's
say, I am afraid of somebody who cares people. Anybody who says that is a wicked person. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Ha. Anyone who says we should be obedient is somebody to be afraid of. Because now, if you haven't stolen my thing, if I catch you, will it hurt you? No. So the system was there to give clearance for people. Yes. So to come and say that we should be a quote unquote, that means you yourself, you are very sinful. Because you want to come and dupe me and I can't catch you. That is why the African wants easy way. In the African spirituality, we tell you that do not go and do this. When you go, the divinities will kill you. But the Christians will tell you, no, Jesus has come and died for us. So when you sin 7 times 7, go and sin and come and please. So somebody will go and sleep with somebody's wife. Tomorrow, go and pray to God. Jesus has forgiven them. But you, when you are sleeping with somebody's wife and you are releasing Christ, you are mentioning Jesus' name. There's no power in it. You see, somebody is taking somebody's wife. You enjoy, oh, Jesus. You see, go and mention Chekari Nakonodi, they will kill you inside.
Wow. So, the new religions have more or less like overshadowed our African culture.
Yes.
What a factor.
So we are not thinking.
Wow.
We don't care about this earth. We are always thinking about heaven. Because I always tell my friends who are here that any Ghanaian MP that will be given them money to fix roads and will go and give us roads that will last for 20 years, that MP is very stupid. So wait, you give me 2 billion to go and fix this road and I fix it correctly. You are saying you are going to heaven, you are in end times. So what if 20 years later Jesus has come? So no.
So you have to face it like for 2 years.
Yeah, do it
when Jesus don't come, then you do it again. Then this is serious.
Do it nyama be and use and go and enjoy
yourself. When Jesus comes, then you go and enjoy again.
But the Chinese man is not thinking that way.
The politicians, are you listening? If you believe in the philosophy that Jesus will come, please
don't fix the road to 30 years. No. And I hear Ghanaians complain. We just fixed the road. The road it didn't last for 10 years. So do you want it to last for 10 years?
And you want to go to heaven?
They don't. Why? Okay, for now. Okay, for a typical example. My landlord wants to build this house. He wants to collapse this building and then rebuild it again.
Yes. And
then you go and tell landlord, this part of the room is breaking. Do you think he will fix it?
No. But he's already having the plan to collapse it.
Yes. So if you have the plans that you are going to go to, and this world is going to be melting like shell butter, why should I wait? Why should I give you good roads for 20 years? No, wait for the thing to be destroyed.
And no one also knows when the end time is coming.
So give me 2 years road. When Jesus doesn't come, you fix it again. 3 years, when he doesn't come, you fix it again.
Wow.
I like that.
It's so serious. Let's get on a quick commercial break. When we return, then we'll continue with the conversation. Now you enjoyed the conversation, drop your comments and let's proceed. Solomon, the Pan-Africanist is throwing a lot of challenges. If you know you want to challenge them, please just call the numbers on the screen or drop your comments. On the comment section, you can drop your number there. I'll personally call you and invite you on this show for you to challenge Solomon, the Pan-Africanist. Let me remind you again, of Kimball Royal Trip, they have the best event center for you to host your wedding, your birthday, your outdoor naming ceremony, and all other events that you can host there. They have restaurants that you can enjoy every dish that you want. If you want local dishes or foreign dishes, international or whatever, you can be here in demand for Chinese food or anything at all. During your holidays, weekends, or any other time, all work and no play, no jack and that. Please go there and swim. They have a very good hygienic swimming pool. Enjoy yourself at your own pace. Please, Kimball Royal Trade is here for you. They offer very affordable services and it's of high quality. You may love it, and I know and I believe you will love it very, very well. They have gym center too. You can gym your body, be fit for life. They have a clinic. In case of any emergency, they will rush you to their clinic for proper treatment. High quality, low prices. Thank you so much. If you are new, please subscribe before we continue with the conversation. If you are not new, don't subscribe anymore. If you do, you unsubscribe. So what you do is drop a comment, like this video, comment, and share the video to go viral. Let your friends or colleagues to have it, to learn from what we are learning from Solomon the Pan-Africanist. All right, let's get to continue with the conversation. Solomon the Pan-Africanist. We are back again. It means what we are saying, the people came with a religion that may not be as we are seeing it today, but perhaps due to the mindset of the people, it is now more or less corrupted or something. Do you think it was a good thing they brought, but we didn't receive it in good faith?
Nothing was. Everything the colonial master brought was no good.
It was bogus.
Now, the thing itself was corrupted before it came here.
Before it came, even the formation.
The thing was even corrupted before it came here. The basic question I ask people is that, do you think if there's a particular place called heaven made of gold, silver, and do you think the white man will show you?
Okay, have you read, how do you call it? King Leopold letter to
Yes, I have read.
You've read
I've read all the 3 letters.
Okay. There are 3 letters.
Yes, there are 3 letters.
Really?
Yes.
So, how do you see that letter? Or those letters?
I was very amazed and also shocked at the same time, because you see, Jomo Kenyatta once said that when the missionaries came, they had the Bible and we had the land.
Yes.
They taught us to pray with our eyes closed, and when we opened our eyes, they had the land and we have the Bible.
So is it a proverb or it's really happening?
It's what we are. It's like you have a pastor.
Yes.
Who can buy a factory and turn the factory into a church.
Okay.
And then people will go there praying for job.
Factory.
Yes.
Wow. Like a huge land that can contain machines.
You just can't wrap your mind around it. Like there are more churches and you see, whilst you're busy looking for gold in heaven, they are also busy taking over your resources.
Your resources.
I am saying it again and I'm putting it on record.
Yes.
The heaven you are looking for, my brothers and sisters, is here on this earth. And basically, as it stands now, we Africans are in hell. So the Chinese, the Japanese, they are in heaven.
Yeah.
They are in hell. So once you get your visa, go to heaven.
So
see, heaven is Dubai, heaven is Qatar, here is hell, typical hell.
What is making it hell? Is it the mindset or the resources?
Everything is the mindset.
Okay.
The black man hates his fellow black man.
Okay.
The black man hates his fellow black man. The black man doesn't want to understand that I may not agree with you. Your brother may not always be right, but your brother is your brother.
We don't have that belief.
You see, the black man believes every man for himself, God for us
God
all.
for us all.
So the black man will go and pay money for protocol and come to the church and say God did it. Meanwhile, it is corrupt. You paid money.
You paid money for it.
Say I paid, don't say God. You see, you wrote, so me, I went and I told you the last time.
Yes.
My maths, the first one wasn't good. The second one, it was purely what you call a poor. I won't deny it.
Sure.
So I won't go to the church and say, God, thank you for making me pass. What? Is the devil who did it?
You are coming to do.
I cheated. So what's up?
Thanksgiving or something.
Yes. Yes.
So when you are to give thanks in the church, according to Solomon the Pan-Africanist, make sure what you are thanking God for.
It's what God did.
It's genuine. It's
Yes.
from God direct.
The black man.
Don't go and cut corners.
Yeah.
Get your achievement, then go to the church to do or the mosque to do thanksgiving or whatever.
The black man hates his fellow black man.
Okay. So it means some of the impediments is from hatred.
Yes.
Like I don't want you to progress or blah blah blah, and those things.
Yes. We are not. The thing is, they have divided us, divide and conquer tactics.
Okay.
See, we are not able to understand, and I always blame it on your education because you are not teaching the proper history.
Yes.
If you have the proper history at your disposal, you know that the Voltarian and the current Ghanaians ever are one people. If you have a proper history, you know that the Akans or the Ashantis of Ghana or the Akans specifically are the same people in current Jamaica. If you have the proper history, you will understand that Ivory Coast was established by the sister of Otunfo Okuwari II. So we are not enemies. But you don't have that proper record at your disposal.
Okay.
So the black man hates his fellow black man.
Just because of
ignorance. Yes. They hate themselves. You get it?
Yes.
Instead of us to teach our children how to live with each other,
Yeah.
we are teaching them how to fight with each other. So your mother or your parents will be glad when your sister or your brother marries someone from US. And then when you go and marry someone from Sugapope, let's say you are from Kumasi, you marry someone from Sugapope. Your mother will say the place is far. Sugapope and US, which one is far?
Wow.
You see, you go to school, they teach you London Bridge is falling down. But you haven't seen London Bridge. You are not being taught of Adome Bridge. So when you are growing up, you don't have this African
values. Yeah, you don't have the values of Africa anymore. Wow. So the position of the Pan-Africanists, maybe if not you alone, but I know there may be other people who are also Pan-Africanists like you are. The position of the Pan-Africanists, you always stand in the middle. You are not supporting the East or the West. That is, you are not into any political affiliation. Or if I would say, I don't know whether it's that right.
No, it's
political affiliation. Are you having anything to do?
Most Pan-Africanists are socialists.
They are socialists.
So when you talk of socialism, you move with China, Cuba, and Russia, or those people. But it depends, though. It doesn't mean. But ideally, most Pan-Africanists go with socialism and communism.
Okay. So if we say socialism, what would you say it is?
Okay. So socialism is a system of government where the major means of production is in the hands of the government, it's in the hands of the community.
Okay.
So in simple language, so we are in a community like this.
Yes.
We build a factory, we share everything.
Yes.
You get it? Everything that we have, we share.
Equal distribution.
Equal distribution of resources.
Yes.
That is what we term as socialism.
Okay. So you as a person, serving a Pan-Africanist, what's your position in terms of politics?
What my position in terms of
Yes.
I'm a socialist. I believe in the Ubuntu philosophy. I'm a socialist.
Okay. You believe in socialism. And in Ghana, we have two major political parties. We have the NDC, we have the NPP, and you are in Ghana with us. Do you believe in any of the political parties? Because on records, it is clear that the socialist is the NDC and the capitalist is the NPP. But in practice, you see them blending both and doing everything anyhow. So, do you believe in any of these political opinions?
I share because of let's say I'll say I admire Jerry Rollins. That's what I would say on this.
Okay. Only Jerry Rollins.
I admire Jerry Rollins.
Okay. And does that lead you to admire the entire party? Because he is the founder of NDC.
I would say 50-50 because the foundation of the party has been lost. It started as socialist movement, communal building and those things, but they are because the new NPP and NDC, they are not following. NDC, NPP says they are liberal, but if you are truly liberal, you won't even bring free SHS.
Okay.
It's supposed to be done by the NDC who claim that they are socialist. Okay. So, but what I would say is, I admire Jerry Rollins. Okay. I really follow him. He's one of my mentors.
Okay. So how do you view politics, especially let's use Ghana as case study. How do you view politics in the context of when you believe in the Pan-Africanism? How do you view politics in Ghana?
Currently, you won't see any form of Pan-African movement in a political setting of Ghana. Okay. Because I think I heard is our current president who's claimed he was a Pan-Africanist once a while. Once, but I don't think he is now. So there's no Pan-Africanist in the political setting.
The political arena.
Yes, right now.
Okay, I see. So the Pan-Africanists, you said there is something called Ubuntu.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of that?
So Ubuntu is a Zulu language. Zulu.
In South Africa, right?
Yes, in South Africa. So Ubuntu means I am who I am because of who we are. A person is a person because of other people. Okay. And whatever you do doesn't affect you alone,
but it affects
the community or the group.
Okay.
You get it?
Yes.
So the Ubuntu philosophy in the olden days, when you do something, they call you in front of the people, and then everybody tells you the good things that you have done, and then try to tell you move back to what you were doing. So that is the Ubuntu philosophy. Okay. I am because you are, and we are because I am.
That is the Ubuntu.
Yes.
And is it a kind of formation? Like, is it an organization? Have you formed any?
No. Ubuntu, as I said, is an idea.
It's an idea.
It's a teaching. So you have to learn and then practice. Okay,
so when you learn and practice Ubuntu, it means you get to believe that people around you are very important.
Yes.
If I'm right.
Yes.
People around you are important because you are because they are.
Yes.
If they weren't there, you wouldn't have gotten to
where you
are.
Yeah.
But the situation where everyone around you is not supporting your cause, and perhaps they are not giving you that human eye, will you still embrace them just because you have the belief that Ubuntu?
Yes. I don't have to. If you don't agree with me, I don't have to hit you.
Okay.
And I said, if you don't agree with me, I may not always be right.
Sure.
But one thing I have to hold on to is you are my brother, you are my sister, irrespective of whatever differences that we may have between us.
Okay.
I still hold on to the fact that you are my brother.
Okay.
So if you don't agree with me, fine. This world is full of contradictions.
Okay.
And I think it's these contradictions that makes the world move.
Okay.
So you may not agree with me,
Okay.
but it doesn't mean we are enemies.
Okay.
I have to listen to your point of view, try and learn something from it, and then move on.
Okay.
But you are my brother, and I have to keep hold of that and defend you.
I see. I want you to do a little bit of a comparison here for me, but then this is not political, right? It cut across all African nations. When you do analysis, when you analyze the past leaders and then the current leaders that we have, do you think there has been some form of improvement, or how will you judge the two of them? Do you think the past leaders, perhaps those we've lost through coup d'etats and all of that, do you think they were having good ideologies than those we have today?
Oh, currently, we have to be blunt.
Yeah.
The ones that we have, they are worse. But we have one or two people who are doing quite well.
Okay.
We cannot override them all. But in a nutshell, the past leaders are better, perfect than the ones that we have.
Okay.
But we have one or two who did well in this current one.
Okay. So what do you think is causing that failure among the modern leaders? Perhaps some factors may be considered when you are trying to maybe judge their weaknesses. Maybe some factors may come.
They don't learn.
They don't learn.
Yeah.
Wow. Can you throw more lights on that? They don't learn us now because we have leaders, not necessarily the head or the head of the government, but we have leaders who are doctors, professors, blah blah blah. They've obtained a lot of levels of studies, and they've read a lot of variety of books. So if you say they don't learn, in what context? Orally or
professors in what? What are they learning?
they
are learning Aristotle as I'm learning here.
Yes.
Socrates. So if you grow up, you are thinking about Western ideas.
Okay.
So you won't you have to understand your own
self.
Your own self. Know thyself. That's the first key to everything. But you may be a professor, a doctor. You see our leaders that studied at Harvard University, Cambridge. What are they teaching you? They are teaching you Western ideologies and what have you. So when you come, you are going to implement Western ideologies here, which may not work in some ways.
Yes, they may not be of importance to your land.
Yeah.
Yes, you don't perhaps learn something from outside.
Yeah.
You come and implement it with them.
Sure.
Okay. 1 hour. It's up to 1 hour. Wow. Then it's getting out of hand. Anyways, we'll conclude very soon. Is the light still on?
Yeah.
It's still on. Okay, then that's fine. Alright, so you think sometimes the leaders have the wrong information or the wrong
grooming
knowledge. Grooming, yes. They have the wrong grooming before they come into leadership positions.
Sure.
Wow. So what do you suggest? Do you think we Africans should maybe, just like Kwame Nkrumah established before, that's Nkrumah Ideological Institute in Winneba here. Do you think that thing should have been, how do you call it, embraced? Because it is something that is geared towards training African leaders in the context of Africa, for them to understand really what Africa is and what Africa needs to develop. So do you think that thing should be embrace, or we should have think twice of maybe bringing such a
100% you should be brought back.
Okay.
I think you let's say Africa.
Yeah.
Or let me limit myself to Ghana.
Yeah.
Give me you say let's give ourselves 1 year to teach the young ones pure African history.
Okay.
Pure African story, and things will change. Just 1 year. You just need only 1 year. You may not get all the people, but you just need 1 year
to teach
pure African history.
Okay.
The contributions of black people to the society, to the world at large, in every walks of life,
and how they did it.
Yes. So it's all about the education, and I think I am saying 1 year. Teach them about pure, undiluted African history. 1 year.
Okay.
They will wake up.
Okay. So you think Africans are sleeping in terms of education?
They are sleeping in all walks of life.
We are rather learning things that
are useless.
Are useless, of course. This English word, don't get it wrong. When we say something is useless, it may be useful somewhere, but not to you. Yeah, so if it is useless, it's useless in the context of Africa and not perhaps out there. So what Solomon the Pan-Africanist is trying to put across is that what we are learning in African schools is perhaps not serving our needs.
Yes.
So we should rather redirect our resources to learning something else that may be of that may stand in a position to serve the needs of Africans. So on the Pan-Africans, we still have a lot to discuss. That is, we need to delve into the relationship between Pan-Africanism and their religion. Then we also look at Pan-Africanism, is it religion? Economic issues, and then Pan-Africanism, and then culture, exactly, and then culture. But then time is not by our side. Our time is up. We will draw the curtains here. Then I will call you back. We will have another interview. There we will delve deeper into those things, because there is an adage that a house that you're supposed to use 7 days to build, if you force yourself and use 1 day to build it, it may not last. So let's not force ourselves to use only 1 day to build a 1 year house. Let's be progressive. But then I will urge every viewer, if you know you have a challenge to throw on Solomon the Pan-Africanist, he said he's ever ready. He has finished gymming and he's ready for the battle. So you can just
waiting for the people.
Exactly. So you can just call the number on the screen, or drop your number on the comment section, and I'll call you on this show for the battle to begin. Someone the Pan-Africanist, what do you have to tell Ghanaians before we close?
My first message.
The world. Sorry, not Ghanaians. The world. What do you have to tell the world?
My message is to my fellow black people.
Okay.
I think it's simple and brief.
Yes, black people across board.
The time for Africa is now.
Yes.
Africa's time is now.
Yes.
We are in the age of periods,
okay.
The age of information, the age of awakening, the age of enlightenment.
Okay.
So I urge every African to know thyself, know yourself, know your history. Wake up from your slumber. Get up and make Mother Africa proud. Africa was great. Africa can be great, and Africa will be great again. Thank you, and God bless you. Ubuntu forever.
All right. Solomon the Pan-Africanist, we appreciate your presence here. This is Beyond the Classroom, so we wish to have you another time for the conversation. All right. Beautiful viewers, sorry if I say beautiful, you think I'm talking to only the ladies, right? Beautiful and handsome viewers, this is Beyond the Classroom, so we keep learning. Like I always say, we bring people that we can learn something new from. Today, I hope you have learned something, obviously. Don't forget of Kimball Royal Treat. That's the last thing I will tell you. And this is the last time I'm saying it on this video. Kimball Royal Treat is there for you. Your events, they have swimming pool, they have a restaurant that you can enjoy every dish you want. And they have clinic attached to the hotel where you can be rushed to in case of any emergency. They have a gym center where you can gym your body, they fit for life. Don't forget to subscribe if you are a new person to this channel. And don't also forget to drop your comments if necessary. And also share this video for others to get access to it. You'll be the first person to be notified when you turn on the notification bell after subscribing. Thank you so much for today's. Thank you for watching this video, and may we meet another time. Bye bye.